Ta-da! Finished project. Looks pretty freaking awesome. Boing. Gotta love Chevy orange. Crusty old covers look like shit on there, but we'll see what ends up happening there. But everything turned out really nice. I mean, yeah, I did get kind of crazy on cleaning it, but it looks really nice. It laid out good. To me, it doesn't even look like rattle can paint. I really am happy with that Rust-Oleum engine paint. It looks awesome. Awesome. Love it when you can read the casting numbers and all the casting marks. Decided what I'm going to do with the distributor. I'm going to, before the engine goes back together, I'm going to take the cap off and just mask that, and then just do that in the Vacuum Advanced black. Just because. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. It's been a long time since I've done a rattle can rebuild, and unless you really look close on this thing, this does not look like a junkyard motor. And it is fresh, but it's not like really fresh. It's got some miles on it apparently, but it ran when it came out, and it has not been outside to freeze or anything, so it should be good. I turn it over once in a while, just a little bit, just to make sure it ain't gonna lock up on me, and it's good. Looks good, looks good. Next step will be to clean up the starter, get that bolted back on, get an oil filter on it, just cuz. Figure out my valve cover issues, and then clean up the motor mount bolts and the ones that actually mount to the block. And then I need to buy, I need to buy some bolts that actually go through the new pedestal mounts. The factory bolts are way too long, so I'll have to go get some grade 8 bolts and hardware. Grade 8's probably overkill, but I don't know. Maybe grade 8's definitely overkill. I don't know. Maybe grade 5 would be plenty. I don't know. I guess if anybody knows, if it matters, chime in. I guess this thing is not a torque monster by any means. I'm thinking this is like maybe a 185 horse. Maybe. It'll be plenty for this little bugger. Put headers on it and stuff too, so that'll be sweet. Can you just picture it, guys? Can you just picture it? With white headers. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I love a set of white headers. They look awesome. Or stainless. I'll maybe go stainless. But I have a budget on those. I don't want to spend more than $200 on headers, and maybe I'm not going to get that done, but fuck it. I'm going to try it. I want headers on this thing, and so there is to it. So I'm going to put headers on it. But it is orange. It only took 2 cans of orange. Oh, and speaking of the color too, this is actually a shade more red than what Chevy orange is. This is Chevy red orange. And actually, for your purists out there, for this engine going into a 56, it should actually be Chevy red. 1956 was the only year that Chevy used red on an engine. 55 was orange, 57 was orange, 56 was actually red. But I love orange, and this thing's not correct, so excuse me, I'm making it the way I want it. So yeah, we'll check some stuff off the list, and we'll probably call that a weekend, because that was some major progress today again. So maybe during the week I can get out here and pick out a little bit of other stuff. And I'm thinking next weekend, if not sooner, this thing's going to be sitting in the frame. I can do all my pulleys, I can do all the water pump stuff, I can do all that stuff while it's in the frame. Then it's one less thing in the way. And then it'll be transmission time, because I'll have my cross member by then. So get that smelly old 400 cleaned up, degreased again, wire wheeled. I'm thinking I might paint that. Thinking I might paint it. Still not decided, but if I do paint it, it's either going to be orange or black. I don't know, we'll see. It's a good hiding spot for it under there. So yeah, I think that's a wrap. I think that is definitely a wrap. And it looks so much better than it did a few hours ago. Wow. Wow. Stoked. Tessie's got a blankie on her. Probably didn't really need to do that either, but I just felt like I should. Look at all the orange on there. I guess that was a good idea. Alright, it's Miller time. Actually, it's PBR time. So you guys all have a super awesome weekend. And I'm going to try really hard to sleep tonight and not think of this sweet Chevy red-orange engine over here. There's a can for that. I should show you what that was, too. That's what I didn't going to say on the can, I suppose. Rust-Oleum engine enamel. I like that any angle spray. Works pretty freaking awesome. Doesn't actually say here, it does right there. Chevy red orange. It was on sale and they were out of the regular orange. And I kinda like this better anyways. It is a little bit darker. So that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. So on and so on. God, I gotta get them ugly valve covers off of there now. Dang. Okay, the hunt continues. Scrounging never stops, does it, guys? Alright, for real this time. I'm out. See ya.